Okay, welcome guys, finally a day off from all this bullshit from 9 to 5, and honestly this should be the goal. I feel like now this is my goal, so that my reality looks like that every day. So today we have some basic tasks to cover, because I need to somehow fix myself after that period of working so many hours. And we will start with a little bit ascending ourselves, like taking care of the basics, because honestly yesterday when I got back from the job and I looked in the mirror, I have been looking like a fucking ugly zombie, bro. I'm probably not looking the best right now also, but yeah, that's what 9 to 5 does to you. It makes you fucking ugly. I can confidently say that, hey, 9 to 5, that is stressful and shit, it's gonna make you fucking ugly. But I realized something yesterday about being ugly, and it's that it doesn't really matter that much, you know, when it comes to life, when it comes to like women, because you know we care about looks for women, let's not pretend. I feel like it doesn't matter that much. And it's crazy because I was the first to say that, yeah, looks matter and looks are the most important factor, and I was this kind of incel, you know, always. I was from the incels. So for me to say that looks maxing doesn't matter and shit, you know, I've changed my opinion now, because I've listened to one of the Hamza podcasts, and he said that, yeah, looks matter and looks are very important, but when it comes to getting women, it's about looking masculine and looking like not boyish attractive, not looking good to other men that are looking good or are checking if you look good, because that's fucking gay. And when I thought about this, because I was once a part of this community of incels, and I'm telling you, it destroyed my fucking mind, honestly. And I can tell you that he is right, bro. He is right, because we as men care about looks a lot, right? If a woman is ugly, then no matter what, we're not gonna pick her, right? But we think that this obsession and this importance that we put on looks, it's like women. That means the importance of looks that we put is the same as women do about our looks, which is not true. In fact, it's wrong. Because I can tell you that I think looks maxing to the point where you need to be attractive to other fucking gay people, it's scope. It is scope, because you don't have to do this in order to still pull. That's what I think. Although I don't pull much yet, but I believe it's all about taking shots now, because after all, it's a numbers game, and like there's so much women in the world and shit, and all of these people that tell that looks are important, or yeah, I'm not getting girls because I look bad and shit. They're all telling that because they're afraid to approach women. And I'm telling that because I was this kind of person too, right? I was that kind of person too. Fucking boss. I was that kind of person too, and I still am. And I'm trying to fight with this, because as Hamza said, if I imagine that I have the skill of cold approaching, that is basically a superpower, because so many people, so many men do not have this, you know, they're fucking afraid. And in objective reality, if we come back to the beliefs and the the Charlie Morgan philosophy, I guess, we will see that rejections and like shame and all this stuff, emotional pain, it's all an illusion and it all happens in the head, and that beliefs are created because you are creating it in your head, and this is your imagination. If you think, let's say for example, you're not gonna go and talk to a girl because she is too attractive for me, this is an imagination that is creating a belief that is absolutely false and it's just not real, right? And I come back to this saying that I remember: we suffer more in our imagination than in reality. And that's actually true, because there is so much more to improve when it comes to looks. Don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna try my best to be as good looking as possible to the extreme, but now I've changed my approach, because now I will not try to do that because I need to do that to even function in society and shit. I will do that because I want to do that. And this is a very different thing, because I want to get the benefit of this. But if I didn't have this, then I don't need this. I don't know if you understand. That's my approach to this game right now, you know. And I think it's the only healthy approach that comes with looks maxing, because I'm telling you, this fucking shit have destroyed my head. And if no looks maxing, I would be so far away in life than I am right now. It's sort of destroyed my psyche, because if you garbage yourself with that content, with that thinking, with that beliefs, with everything that comes with this philosophy, you can get fucking depressed, you know? You can get fucking depressed because you feel like there is nothing to do anymore, because there is nothing you can do. That's what you feel. And I'm telling you, there is so much you can do. There is so much you can do to change the situation that you are. But the whole philosophy of looks maxing is, oh no, it's over, you should just kill yourself. Like, this is so fucking stupid and it's ridiculous. But if you brainwash yourself with that content, you start to think like that. And that's the most dangerous thing that happened to me recently, that I started to think about this. And I was so obsessed with analyzing my fucking face and all that I didn't post content, that I didn't do like basic tasks in life, you know. But I'm glad I finally see that, and I'm glad I'm getting free of this. Because as I thought yesterday, the evening before I go to sleep, I think the biggest freedom starts when you see that you are just trapped in your mind. That's what I thought. Because it's true. All the problems we have, all the fucking issues and all that anxiety, it probably comes from your head, and it probably comes from wrong beliefs that are even not real, right? And if you think about this, nothing is scary anymore, because the fear of judgment is just an illusion. The fear of failure is just an illusion. Let's say, like, doubting yourself is just an illusion. It all comes down to your head and what you believe in. And if you don't believe in the right things, you have no chance of doing anything. That's what I figured out on myself. Because that's what I did for, like, I think my whole life. I was never believing in myself, you know? I never believed that I could do something more. I never believed that I can do anything of significance. I just always believed that I'm less, because of the experiences, the initial experiences that I've got in my school days and my preschool. And it's crazy, because until you consciously realize this, you will fall victim to those beliefs, and you'll start telling yourself that you are just a victim of whatever happens to you, and you cannot change it. And it's absolutely wrong, right? Okay, so today, well, we're gonna collect quickly some basic tasks. We need to collect the retainer. I'm gonna go change my fucking eyebrows, and I'm gonna do a new haircut today, because about what I said today, about what I said recently, I am about to make a move that I did earlier, but I failed to achieve the objective that this move should bring. And this time, when I make this move, when I make this change, I want to finally use it and take advantage of it how it is supposed to be done and how it was supposed to be done. Because now I am aware of the things that went wrong after that move and the things that I fall victim to, so that now I need to refresh and reset my thinking to the point where I actually achieve the objective that have been with that move in the first place. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated. I'm just here to pick up the retainer, and I will keep you guys updated on the topic, and we'll see you guys after the move. Okay, so now is the time. It's time to reset everything, and that move, the thing that I'm gonna do right now, is gonna be a symbol of the journey to change my belief system absolutely, and to change everything, and to basically start all over again and reset the game. So I'll see you guys in a moment, but I feel like this can be a symbolic, historic moment to change every single thing and to finally start all over again, but this time with a 10 times better. Here we go. Holy shit, I think I look even better in this than I was before. So this is a new chapter. This is a new chapter. Now I don't give a fuck about anything. I changed my beliefs to the absolute top, and now we start officially the ascension journey. I'm super hyped up about this change, and I'm super hyped up about this moment, because from now everything is gonna change. And I'm not gonna tell you much now, because this is just the after effect, as you can see, and this symbolizes the reset, and this will be the symbol of the next year that's gonna decide of everything. I want to make this a symbol of change. I want to make this a symbol of absolute reset and absolute reconstruction of every single thing, and a major step forward to changing my life. So see you guys at the video, because I know I'm recording this even before I got caught up on the content, but when I gonna put everything online and put everything at live, I know it's gonna be fantastic. So what can I say? I can only say, let the ascension begin. Let's begin the ascension. Boom. This is a quick ascension, like 24-hour ascension. I made up all this shit in a day. So imagine how much I'm gonna ascend my looks in a fucking few years, you know? This is like the beta version of ascension. So now we're going to party and kind of reset our brain for the next type of pushing. We're gonna try to approach as many people as possible. Right after the party, yeah, I have to say that it sucked, bro. I got rejected like probably most of the times. I fucked this up. I didn't figure it out yet, but I have to talk to as many people as possible, as many girls as possible, and that's probably what matters now. And I'm gonna go to sleep and go tomorrow at my job in the morning. Yeah, I'm pretty pissed off, you know. Maybe I could have pushed a little bit more. Maybe I could have tried a little bit more. But what now? I cannot do anything about it now. We're gonna try later 2 days later at another party we're gonna go. But this time maybe try to put the intensity a lot more.